Hey folks, Quillian here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4. This is my Ironman campaign as Prussia. We're currently beating up France, mostly because they are the emperor and had to defend one of the HRE nations over here in Frankfurt, which is kind of funny. It'd actually be nice to fight these guys and hopefully get a little bit more power projection. We haven't been insulting very much. We only have 2 rivals. And yeah, it would actually be very nice to get above 50. Maybe I should just maybe humiliate France. Is an idea. You need, what, 40% for that, though, which might be a little difficult to reach. I have 12 of them personally. I don't know. They might start sieging out Frankfurt, which means losing our ticking war score there. And that's not entirely ideal, although we got a lot of time to respond to it. So you're doing Limousine. You've got a decent force over here that is really going to be hard to displace. Obviously, we want to keep sieging Paris, and we're almost done Picardy. So these guys over here, why don't we get you to go to Koblenz, and we'll evaluate things at that point. I don't know what kind of composition we've got going on here, and whether it would make sense to attack. Nobility is disloyal. That's just because of modifiers that have accrued. They are going upwards. Yeah. We're going to be fine there, although it does suck for our reinforcement rates. So if I can just, again, fight Spain without France, they get really crap bonuses. Oh, the Papal States have arrived, though. There's a decent amount of troops on the other side. And again, yeah, France was able to bring in their allies here. Or something. Okay, you're sieging that. We do have a high-level fort there. Only level 6. I think I had talked about maybe upgrading it further. So this group has no cannons, which we kind of realized would be the case. And I'm not sure. I'm worried that if I go... Where are you moving? To here. If I go and France joins in and then I don't have cannons, bad things might happen. We're about to finish these sieges. I think I'm going to be patient over here. This is woods and wood, so if they attack me, they'd get a -1. So even without cannons, I'd probably deal with that. Papal States is besieging Holland. Oops, I didn't want to maintain diplomat. We can recall you. We're still at negative with Bohemia, but it's not too bad. How's your Liberty Desire? Only 55% now. And yeah, our relationship isn't too bad. Of course, their military might is... Actually, I was going to say got reset. They're rebuilding it pretty impressively, I have to say. We'll get back to improving you. There we go. So that's that. Picardy is gone, so now we can get more than enough. 20 guns is going to be more than enough to make me satisfied. I mean, it's not our full combat width, but it's going to make me feel confident enough to go after the Spanish forces. Actually, why don't I start with the Papal State forces? They're further out of the way, less likely to get reinforced in a timely manner. Although, ultimately, if this battle went on long enough, it's possible that both the Spanish and the French troops would arrive. That might be a little on the awkward side. Hey, you got converted. Excellent. I'm wondering about pulling some guys out of here. Again, I only need 20 cannons exactly. I could do this. This makes this army a little bit vulnerable if someone decides to attack, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, they're moving away. So where are you going to go? You're going to go to Friesland across from there. So let's move to Geldern. And we'll have to do a rush here soon. Siege of Paris is over. Oh, that's very good, too. Yeah, let's move back. And you're locked in, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put on Force March. We're going to go to here. We have a leader here. Just going to remove it, so... Only one leader has... Or only one army has a leader, which is there, which is exactly what we're looking for. Okay. So then I'm free to assign whoever, so I'll assign the 6th Force, certainly, to go and lead that. You have just started this move. I'm also going to get you to Force March. No, you don't have to Force March. Just go there. That's going to be okay. Because we'll win as is. It's mostly defense against reinforcements. Oh, I thought you were locked. I think the... I think because this navy moved in here, it blocked the strait and reset their movement, which is a little awkward. What's your maneuver? 2, and our maneuver is 1. We might get a straight crossing. Well, I don't think so because of the fort. But I'm concerned, so I'm actually going to come around this way instead. Okay, I'm going to do this just because the back and forth is driving me a bit bonkers. Just going to technically blockade this. There we go. So, we'll catch the papal troops. I'm a little worried about that, but I think we're going to be okay. Oh, France is getting some condottieri from the Palatinate. That's rude. Palatinate, come on. Don't get involved in this. I'm just going to kill you later for falls. So, it makes sense for you to get involved, but it annoys me on principle. Okay, oh, and a stack wipe. Yeah, they had nowhere to run to. We're going to take this infantry, we're going to clump it together for now, because we can always just rehire some people later, and it's just more convenient at this juncture to do it this way. So we've got all these troops. We could go and smash the Spanish. But I think smashing France more directly is important, because we want to break their willingness to fight. What's their enthusiasm right now? It's probably still pretty high. Yep, still high. Their war exhaustion is rising. Let's split you in half and move you there and there. Well, I guess you'll still walk together for a bit, so let me do that. You can dock, yeah, that's fine. Give you a little bit of space and then go there, so you're not always going to be in the same place at every month. You're sieging very slowly over here. I think you got no cannons. Yeah, 34 infantry, and that's it. So, Bohemia's getting flattened again. Poor Bohemia. That's what they get for not grouping up with me. Ah, you're defending Paris. Well, that is a bold effort, my friend. Gotta give you credit there. But it's not gonna work out. So this is gonna be fighting the 2-stack. Oh, they changed their mind. Looks like we're gonna be able to catch them there, though, which should be a stack wipe, because we have more than a 10-to-1 ratio. So it'll be an instant stack wipe, not just one that happens because we, you know, get rid of their morale before before they can escape. So we're trying to maneuver to catch more of the French stuff. I think they're going to escape to, like, Spanish territory. It's level 6 fort, so that's going to be 20 cannons to siege. So we'll probably do Saint-Onge. We might be able to catch these guys with, like, a lot of force march. I don't know, military power. Oh, yeah, right. We're being stopped there by a series of forts. So let's go and actually let's not do it that way because we've got a leader here already. So let's go and yeah, okay. You know what? That's fine. Get 20 cannons here. Get rid of the cavalry and trim that down to like 15. And you've got a leader. So let's send you to Lyonnais. That's going to be okay. And you're going to join in Berry so that we can group up our numbers a little bit better. So you guys, I will do 20 cannons. And sure, 23 infantry. That's going to be okay. You're going to go... You can't reach there, really? I guess you can't, actually. Oh, that's slightly annoying. There's no more forts to grab on the north. Okay, just go here for now. Yeah, no forts there at all. Now, Savoy's in on this. We should actually... You know what? You. No. You. With the sieging army. Can you... Yeah, you can take the capital of Savoy. There we go. Let's start to bump some of these other guys out of here. Simplify our war effort a little bit. So there will be a big question of exactly how much damage can we truly... Oh, we actually lost another general. So now we're below our cap. I think I'm going to roll another one because I think we want the siegers. There we go. All right, well, that's not too shabby. You have to split up here so you don't attrition a million times. This is interesting. I was going to say, please, please, please go after the guys in Maine. They haven't locked in yet, but there it is. I don't think we really need to rush in with this many people, but... Because the problem is here, they're going to have ticked down enough of the battle time that they're going to be able to retreat pretty early in this process. So it's not going to be anywhere close to a stack wipe. But we're costing them some more stuff, and that's okay. Are you the ones with the cannons? Yeah, there's no way you're going to contribute. So you know what? I changed my mind. Just go back to Savoy. Wait, sorry. I thought Savoy was in the war against me. Who is it? Oh, the Papal State's down here, first of all. There's someone that started with N, or with S, wasn't there? Well, there's Spain. No, I guess I'm just imagining things. I guess it's the Papal States, which have grown quite big, and that's very impressive. Kudos there. Black flagged French. So, tell you what, let's just go and grab some stuff along the north coast here. There's no forts, but it'll still cut down some income. We can go and siege it for a little while, or plunder it. That's going to be okay. So Russia's still holding the fort there, which is fine. I guess I'll leave a couple of cannons behind. Not that it's going to make very much of a difference at all. And let's go and cut down on the amount of attrition we're generating in that tile. Okay, so sieging here. Got the +5, got the +5. That's all good and swell. Just got to wait a little bit longer. We still have the ticking war score going on here. Now, if I negotiate just with these guys, can I get them... Can I get France to release nations? I can, although, again, I'm not sure that's what's going to happen. I think I'm just going to core things as is. So, I want Frankfurt. If I'm going to do that, I may as well grab Mainz, and they're not willing to do it because it means eating them completely. Fair enough. If I were to negotiate directly with France, how do you feel? 21%. Can I get Flanders? No. Ongoing battles is part of it. Lengths of war as well. Where's the battle happening? I don't know. But alright. Hopefully Russia doesn't get attacked one more time here. But I mean, we've got their capital. Like, how much enthusiasm could they possibly have? Alright, so things are getting sieged over here, but not in any scary way, in any way whatsoever. I'm just going back siege this. We do have to be careful. There's a big couple armies over here that could grab my small stacks, and things can start to go sour surprisingly fast if you move around with, like, the hubris that I'm doing now. So I have to be a bit attentive, and I think this move would be dangerous, actually, because I think there's a French army coming right through here. But as long as I'm not too far apart, and I can do a little bit of reinforcements, it's going to be fine. I'm going to move you to Nevers. Keep you a little bit more clustered. So Limousine is gone. I can move down to the coast. So we'll do that. We're about to eject some boats out. Oh, I can go here now. Do I have another stack of cannons that's sufficient? Probably not. You know what? These 10 cannons should actually just go to Maine and help siege there where the Russians are sieging. So that battle's going to be okay. Because we just ejected some boats out is all that happened there. They might still be able to retreat to land in Calais, but then they get instantly tossed out again. And that would definitely kill them. No captured ships. Okay, so they are just killed, gone. We'll group these guys up. And I can probably just say I'm just going to take the lights and tell them to go back to protecting trade in the English Channel. That's going to be fine. And I'll park the heavies over in Holland. All right. So yeah, see, this is going to be a little scary. And they might initiate something against a smaller stack that they see as vulnerable. Like that. Especially with no leader there. But we can counterattack pretty easily. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. I'm super vulnerable. Oh, you want to kill me? Yes. So we're going to do that. You're about to join in there, so we're going to make sure to give you a leader. You're already locked. I'm going to get you to boot and go. There. And then now you're going to boot and go as well. And that's going to be more than sufficient because, again, this is Spain, not France. They're nowhere near as dangerous. Even slightly outnumbered, we should be able to crush them. And with a numbers advantage, it's not even going to be funny. These are all, well, mostly all cannons. I don't know. I'll send you all to Maine. That's okay. So there we go. Big numbers advantage now. We don't have a ton of cannons is the only thing. So we're not inflicting as much damage as we could be. But again, our infantry is so much more powerful than theirs. So much more powerful. Ignoring the discipline bonus, ignoring the morale bonus, our infantry is just super good compared to them. Speaking of infantry, though, I will go ahead and keep consolidating, because the reinforcements do take a long time out here. So I'm going to do that, and this... And again, I can just recruit more. I'm just waiting until after the war is over. It's not like I need more people out here. So that's okay. And there's not much point in like sending reinforcements over here who are just going to get eaten by attrition. Are you? No, you're going to retreat through there. Yeah. Oh! This French group is going to attack me over here. Oh, please do. Please, lock in. Oh, you've locked in. Excellent. Detach, move, go. Detach, move, go. And you, I will go ahead and give you the force move right from the start to jump in here. And this should be very impressive. Now, it is hills, so we're going to get the -1. Oh, and they're bringing in more people. No, some of them are coming down here, which is interesting. Can I get out of the way of this guy with a force march? I can, and then do that. Yeah, it does suck that we'll have the -1 to deal with. So they're going to be bringing in about 110k. We're going to have about that much over here. Now, this is going to be fine. We still have superior combat stats, generally speaking. We're actually going to have superior numbers first, which is nice. Okay, you're sieging that over there. That's the... Oh, it's the Palatinate is the other people who are involved in this. Although, they're not actually in the war. These are just the Condottieri. That's probably what happened with Savoy, too. Alright. These guys aren't going to be able to make it in time, either. I will join you up here. Because... this will be very interesting. They're locked. They're going to jump in here. I don't really need more numbers. And Spain and these guys. Oh, wow. They got white flagged very quickly. And that's not very healthy for them. Because we might not be able to jump here because of the port. Or the fort. Bleh. Words are hard. Okay, won that battle. Let me group this up. We'll do a big consolidate, that's fine. We'll probably need more cabs as well. We're going to leave 20 cannons behind. We'll leave a handful of infantry behind. I realize this does not leave a leader with the siege, but that's okay. So I can't go there, I can't go there. Yeah, it looks like it's not really going to happen. Well, that's too bad. Okay, so wow, that's an awkward path. Let me move there for now, just to cut down the infantry or the attrition, and then we'll separate out a group that's going to go and siege down here. We will have to go and de-siege that, or maybe that's something Russia can do for me. You can go to Metz. All right, over here we're going to go and transfer that. We're going to transfer a good amount of infantry. Bring this down to 20. You're going to go and restart your siege down here. Meanwhile, you're going to go here and here. So you're not too far away from Narbonne if we need some reinforcements. That's interesting. I think that's my little stack that's doing this. These guys aren't locked yet, though. I'm going to sacrifice the little stack to encourage them to come here. And we're going to make a little change in a stratagem here to catch these guys. Oh, did they change their battle plan? No, they're there. And we're not going to catch them as is. Seriously? Oh, and I wasn't paused. Shit. Which means... yeah, I'm not going to be able... I thought I was paused. I was going to be able to give a force march command. Poop. Alright, you're going there. You're going to go there. And you're going to go down here. Well, that's kind of annoying. And we have this giant stack here that is locked and moving around and has no morale, but... I don't know what we're going to do about it. And you're moving this way. Oh, you're going to go eat my one stack. I could force march it away potentially, but I think I'm just going to let it die. Sorry, you're going to be sacrificed for the cause of the greater good. I promise. The greater killing of France. Okay, so they're occupying some stuff over there, but that's fine. Next tech level. I need to core some stuff. And the war's going to go on for a little bit longer. I got the 6% ahead of time penalty. I don't have that much. I'm not going to hit the ahead of time quite yet. Well, I'm actually wondering if I should grab this now. Because it might still be a while. How's our embracing going on? Yeah, it's going to be several years before it even starts appearing in my provinces, and then it's still got to spread. You know what? Okay, I will take the admin tech while I've got a chance here. Even though it's slightly ahead of time penalty, or not ahead of time penalty, the institution tech penalty. We're going to do that. Eat all of our admin, which is, of course, going to make it a little harder to core some stuff. But the war is going to go on for a little bit longer, and this way it'll protect me a little bit against the fact that I'm going to be paying a bigger institution bonus for the next tech level. So this way, I might not have to. I might not be forced to tech up before then. There's no way you're going to attack there. Ooh, price China ware is going down. Why is that? Ah, we can make porcelain at home. And in Sachsen, we are gaining base tax, as well as a bunch of prestige. Of course, we're already capped on prestige, but, you know, thanks anyway. Are you really making a move there? Doesn't seem likely. And yet, you have locked in. Do you have other reinforcements coming that I can't see? I mean, I realize I don't have a leader, and they're going to get the bonus from the hills. But no, we're going to beat them as is. Okay, now they're thinking about reinforcing, but of course I've got reinforcements. None of these groups have a leader, so let's go ahead and get the 6-4 in here. Just jump in. I don't need to rush. We're going to be fine. And actually, now that I'm nicely grouped up, let's have you guys do this while we leave the siege untouched. Meet up in Nevers. It's a relatively big stack, and they'll be fighting with the French stats, so that might be a bit on the dangerous side, but not really. The siege hasn't gone yet. And we did use a lot of manpower doing this, but we had, the manpower sort of sitting around doing nothing. So, what's the big deal? Military power getting up quite high. Not much reinforcements coming. If I start either one of these, they will join up. They'll have a slight numeric advantage. That being said, I will let these two join in, and then I'm going to start... Oh, you're going to group up. Interesting. As I say, I'll start at least fighting the Spanish and taking advantage of their weaker strength. Maybe I wonder if we can catch the ones that were doing Sun Gao over here. In Franche-Comté, because that would be nice. It's hilly, but that's not the worst. It's only -1. Oh, and you're done that. Well, that is pretty huge, actually. Where are you going? You're going to Bourgogne over here, so we're going to let you do that. In fact, if you were to lock in, but I don't want to cancel it, because they'll probably just... Oh, they did just lock in. Well, that makes it very easy. I was sure we would lock in first. Paris. Oh, they're actually trying to siege Paris back. Truly. They're going to reinforce over here. Then we're going to take our big stack and go and find the stack that's sitting around in Paris. And tell me your enthusiasm is dropping, France. Still at medium. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Oh, and Spain didn't actually join in this fight. Curiously. There we go. Gotta wait a day for the first army to be moving. I'm going to force march you and jump on these guys before they do anything. Bam! We still have lots of money. We still have plenty of manpower in the bank. We definitely have the bigger standing army. Spain and France, almost certainly have still been sitting at 0 manpower for some time here. Oops, wrong tab. Spain, no manpower. France, no manpower. Yeah, as expected. They can't really reinforce or build a bigger army in any way. So even though, some of our stuff is going down, that's not the end of the world. Okay. It was not a stack wipe, which is kind of disappointing. I'm going to use my force march still to get up here. because otherwise they'd probably escape. Finally won the Siege of Maine. Excellent. We're going to move down to Saintonge. We're going to be able to attack them in Paris here with a big numbers advantage. Actually, I could turn this off now and still catch them and not pay the price, I think. They will pay the price. And I think this should be a stack wipe. Oh, maybe not. These are some pretty miserable rolls here. Oh, there we go. There's a stack wipe. Didn't give us as much war score as I had hoped, but it'll do. All right, how are we looking now? France, can I super peace? Yes, I can. You're willing to give up Nantes, Luxembourg, and Namur. Not Rethel, but that's okay. I can't get you to abandon that. I could, I mean, but no. Annul treaties. I don't think I care about any of these treaties, honestly. I mean, you know what? The Portugal one does actually make you a wee bit more powerful, but hardly anything worth talking about. It would be really nice to do a humiliate. Thing is, I will get power projection from taking provinces from France, but nowhere close to as much as if I just humiliated them. This will give me 26. Actually, that's a fair bit. I think I'm okay with that. Can I get some money? Hate how this tooltip covers up the plus over here. It makes it hard to see. So there we go. We're negotiating just for France. We're going to take 3 provinces from them and some money. Yep, I'm okay with this. Start our march into French territory. So not only does this get France out, but you have to remember this also gets Spain out, which is really significant. We will start the core. Flandrin. Excellent. And so now we're at war, which is these guys. Now, the Papal States, how are you feeling? You're on medium. Would you be willing to white peace? Really? So we're probably going to have to go and siege one of your buildings here. Now, because I'm at war with a country in the HRE and France is the emperor, I actually don't get black flag. I get fully normal movement within France here, which is kind of funny. Split you in half. Go and kill those guys. You guys are just going to move up to here. Actually, I want you to take a different route so that you reduce the attrition that you're generating over here. And you can just, I don't know, go in there somewhere. That's going to be okay. Yeah, I guess we'll convert the ones that we can't whatchamacallit right now. Core. That should be okay, as long as there's not too many troops. We do have to remember the Papal States does actually have a pretty decent army kicking around somewhere. At some point, I think they had about 50k, but I might be imagining things. They may have been grouped up with someone as well. And in any case, this one is not it. There we go. We'll go in, start sieging that. Just a white piece will be sufficient. There's a white piece. Yeah, I mean, I could go and probably get war reparations or different things from them, but I don't see much in a reason of doing that. So let's just do this. Blam. So now, who's left in here? Quite a few, actually, because Portugal's still in here, which is kind of frustrating. Now, I can move through France because of the HRE thing. And apparently I can't... Well, no, I'm black flag right now. Can I move through Spain? Yeah, because I'm betting that just counts as part of the same stuff, which is weird. So I have the ability to walk through Spanish territory. Or someone else might have access. Portugal might have access. That might be part of it, too. So, now, yeah, you're going to go and kill that. That's fine. So, I don't know if this will clear the black flag or not, but... Or if I have to go into my own actual territory. No, I have to go into my own actual territory to clear the black flag. Okay. Now, you will not let me just eat you. You need to let the length of war go a little bit longer, most likely. Or take some stuff from Portugal. Either way is going to work out just fine. There we go. Shatter that army. What's left of Frankfurt? I wonder how Bohemia's feeling. Let's move you down here. Bohemia. 53. Now, we could go and cap out a relationship again. Plus, these things are going to burn away. I could go and placate rulers or whatever by losing prestige. Although, I think we're okay with waiting on that. I'm going to move you over here, and we'll have you guys just go ahead and be mothballed at this point. That's going to be fine. Now, you can move through there. That's wonderful. And the other fleet is also going to be mothballed here. Excellent. And I guess what I can do is split you here and just go and de-siege some of this stuff. Oh, Russia's going to be black flagged until they actually get home, which is kind of funny. Once we're at peace, I think we'll be able to ally with Norway. Which we may as well. We've got a royal marriage with them because they didn't have an heir for a while. Looks like none of that is going to be a thing. But what the hell, right? I only have 33 prestige. You never know when we might be able to just inherit another country, which would be kind of entertaining. Okay, let's meet up here in one corner before we go right for the fort, which may be defended. Oh yes, the missionaries. Which is fine. Okay, we're still mostly capped with Bohemia, so we'll recall that. I guess we'll put another cut in here. Next episode, we'll see if we can't finish this war against until Frankfurt, against Frankfurt. Next thing will be potentially the Palatinate or Austria. Again, we're looking to get the rest of the provinces we need to form Germany, because that's a fun thing to do. And financially speaking, we will be looking to get more stuff on the North Coast. And in particular, if we can bop the Netherlands, that would be handy. You are allied to Great Britain. Now, I suspect Great Britain would indeed... Oh, I should do it now. Oh, yeah. It's possible that Great Britain would not intercede on behalf of the Netherlands. Because they like me a fair bit and we've been friends for a long time. But just in case, I will indeed declare war now. And I suppose I should declare technically for the one maybe with the highest development. I was going to say Antwerp because that's the one I actually truly want. But maybe I'll declare for Brema. And I'll probably just eat almost all of these guys. Admin cost be damned. This will be very expensive to core. But sure, let's do some more of that. And actually, my heavies, I will unmothball you. That's going to be fine. I don't think the Netherlands has a huge navy, so I think we're going to be more than okay. So I'll move the two deckers in here, repaired or unrepaired. It's fine. You guys are unsieging that, and you will move into Limburg here. Oh, how come these guys got black flag? Oh, because I declared war when I wasn't in friendly territory. Shit. I needed to wait until you were in Portugal. Arrgh. Alright, you come down here. You two, then, are in fact gonna move into here. Poop! That was such a little thing to think about, you know? But a bit of a failed efficiency, unfortunately. Alright, you've completed as well. So you're all going to meet up here, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with you at that time. Alright, so I mean, we're taking a little... I could go and attack here, but I only have 2 infantry, so that would be pretty bad. I don't expect that they're going to attack me, even though they really should. And these things aren't even protected by a port or fort, so if I grab them, it's not going to auto-resiege, so... And yeah, I no longer have to go around making a bunch of claims and things. Although, if I did go and build spy networks here, I could siege faster. Maybe here as well. Boom. That's going to be okay. France, I wanted to corrupt your officials. Boop. And then just leave. Achievement unlocked. Just resting in my account. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking to do. Unlock an achievement for corrupting officials in a country I have a rivalry with. I'm getting to unlock so many achievements here because I never play Iron Man. Okay, I have to go and wrap up this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.